I live in Lansing.
Do you? It ain't from there. I'm from up north. I'm from Evanston, Virginia. Thank you.
So familiar. I don't know.
Really? Oh, you kind of do a little bit too. What's your name? Okay, but no, okay, you look like somebody I know by the eyes, yeah, but I don't think I know you.
You look familiar to me too.
You do too, but I don't know. Now you do. I don't think you just look like somebody, but you
You go to
from
church. You go to church somewhere.
that I have. Oh, but I have gone. I have gone to Pastor Hannah's church on well at UIC. I mean that's the only one you would have probably seen me at, because otherwise I go in Evanston when I go. And then I've gone up, huh? Then I've gone up and I was going to Waukegan for a while. Oops. Oops. Okay. So we have a quorum. We have Trustee Jones, Trustee Carlisle, Trustee Gonzalez is here. It's filling up.
I'm gonna sit right in front of her.
And then had the nerve to say something last time on that bogus meeting when the trustees didn't come, which they weren't coming, but she said something about them being late.
See, I want to move up there. So
Come on.
but I
Bring yourself up here. Girl, you come up here. She ain't about to come up here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm putting my chair right in front of us. Nobody. Can you see? Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. That's why I want to sit in front of you.
I want her to see me when I walk up out of here. I said I want her to see me.
Look at that cute little girl.
You know they having a debate party.
Look here, because I want her to
You a pastor?
Huh?
I said, you a pastor?
I said, so she want to bring God.
Oh. I am Master Designer May. Okay. Now that's a statement. I was showing your shirt. That's a statement.
You're going to have to tell me what you showing my shirt.
Oh, I'm live. I'm in Thornton Politics.
Okay.
Thornton Politics.
Look here.
Okay, there's the clerk.
You're a teacher. Okay.
Alicia, Alicia Nicole. I know, ain't that crazy? You got to put all these faces with names, with profiles. Okay, so what time is it? It's 5:56. We got 4 minutes.
Time for the call to roll.
Yeah. Room is filling up. You record? Is that your body cam? Nobody is safe. Nobody. Oh, our favorite survivor, y'all. Dalton Politics. Okay. Those are 3 trustees that we hopefully can count on. Yeah, it was 1 in question. 2, I'm pretty sure it's going to do the right thing. Right. So I don't know. I think she's the assistant. What is she, the deputy clerk?
Picture don't do much justice. My neighbor called and said, here it is. You want to go?
Good evening, Trustee Jones and Trustee Carlisle. Hey.
Let's make room.
We have a quorum. That's a quorum with three. We're here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
Oh, that's at 6 o'clock. Got 1 minute. 5:59.
Yeah, we got a quorum. It is 6.
I mean, yeah, that's 6 pretty much.
It's 6 o'clock.
Did they have any? I mean, I'm looking at. Oh,
So ridiculously high. This is after everybody well, I'd like to know. She said she had. Oh, no, I want to. Get money from the township. When does we give money to charity? So we
She the one downstairs for the township.
All about who you know. All about who you know. All about who you know.
okay, it's 6 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. Ah.
I'm sorry.
Media over there in their spot. Set up a little different, but Open Meetings Act has been adhered to by having it down here. You don't think they knew that she was like this? Oh, Tiffany? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. They didn't know she was going to flip like this. Who would know? You knew?
When that lady was running, I didn't trust her.
Okay, but nobody knew she was going to do this.
No.
Nobody knew.
And also, remember, the other mayor had a stroke. And then her other competitor was somebody that was trying to infiltrate us from Harvey. So we only had Riley, Henyard, and the other guy. And the other guy wasn't even a resident before a year trying to run to be a mayor for Dalton. So nobody could vet him and nobody knew him. No, his name wasn't Shaw. I forgot his name. I don't want to say the wrong name, so I will have to look it up to tell you exactly what his name was. But I actually sat at the polls with this guy. And this guy wasn't for Dalton because he didn't even come from Dalton. He came from Dixmoor. He came from Harvey. So between him and we had Shaw, which was in the hospital doing that, we only had Tiffany as a
Full house.
Right. And Tiffany as a trustee,
The
she
village
was against
administrator.
the mayor so much, but she knew
For
her
here.
stuff. So we thought.
And Fort Dalton.
But remember when she got into this mayor seat, now she act like she don't know shit. She don't know the rules, she don't know ordinances, she don't know anything. That's the problem. As you flip-flop once you got into that mayor seat and you became something and you allow everybody else to take the fall for you, not understanding that you still are the person in charge. So it's still under your leadership. So yeah, we just chose like, nah, she was a viable candidate at that time. Now, with this township shit, I don't know how they chose her because by then we was already in our bullshit for over a year. So when they put her in this seat, that was something different because they knew the corruption and everything else that we had already uncovered. So again, that's not all I was like, and
When she was over there, Bad Burger.
Look, you said bad burger, right?
Not bad burger. 603.
603 and a quorum.
And a quorum, yes. Like, what are we waiting on? Get this train moving.
The prima donna.
But we don't have to wait on her.
Okay, yes. Don't put Madonna nowhere in that, okay? Free or Madonna, okay?
Listen, Linda, go get that. Okay. Because y'all y'all voted her into this seat.
Nobody voted her into this seat.
She definitely.
Okay, she cutting into the debate time, being late.
No, she coming because Keith Price here. And nasty ass Michael Smith here. So we know she's gonna bring her.
Oh gosh, not the mannequin man himself. And Mr.
Wait a minute, we gotta move.
No, that's ain't nobody moving. They should have been here. They should have been here. I'm not moving. Admin should have been here. Coming after the fact, after the meeting has started.
Right.
Right. They should have been there. Admin should have been here. They thought we were going to move. He putting these things down. And I let him know I'm not moving. I was here on time. Admin should have been here. This mannequin man. He talks. Yeah, and nobody, he's not going to make, yeah, that's fine.
I may have seen it.
He's still gonna work every day. He'll be fine. I was wondering that. I'm just asking for the Dalton residents.
This man came in thinking we was about to move because he put these things down after the meeting started. They should have been here on time.
This my first time. And he got a wife.
The more things somebody moving and nobody's moving. Yeah. I guess he's telling on us, but nobody's moving. Who cares? Yeah, I'm not moving. They should have been here. Yeah, they sit back there. They sit over there.
It's a whole row right there. Put him away.
But they don't have the authority. Look who just showed up. It's only 6 minutes late. See, they over there. They're not sitting over here. Okay, they just talk about Darlene coming. It's her excuse. She's late again. And that's what the clerk just asked about her. Was she coming? And she gave some excuse. She's stuck on wherever. She know what time the meeting started. Who cares? You ain't doing nothing. Yeah. It's security, not the police.
All right, guys, we're gonna be up with Darlene 5 minutes. She needs help, and we will start our meeting. Thank you so much.
So everybody got to wait on Darlene.
That's her vote.
So who knows when or if she's even going to show. Goes into that mannequin mode. It's incredible.
Darlene is in her seat.
I saw that. I was wondering if anybody else.
Pull this back a little bit.
Kim right there. He made that mistake. He overran at the last minute without doing research. Because I'm looking at these people at the team. He didn't do research.
I hope he came prepared tonight. He didn't know anything last meeting. He didn't know what his colleagues knew. He didn't know anything. I hope he's prepared. He getting paid enough.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I'd like to call to order Thornton Township board meeting. Today is September 10th, 2024, and the time is 6:11 p.m. Please call the roll.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Gonzalez.
Present.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Hill.
Present. Next, if everybody stand for pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
No, it's Valerie. Miss Florida.
Next, we have report of presentations. We don't have any. Next, we have approval minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the special board meeting held August 15th, 2024 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Second. All right. Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
Yes.
Supervisor Hill.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the board meeting held on August 20th, 2024 at 6 p.m.? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a motion second? Any discussion? Call the roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Supervisor Hill.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is old business. Approval of upcoming events.
Yeah, we're gonna do it one day.
Is there a motion to approve the Gospel Fest? Is there a motion? Is there a
Either way.
second? All right, second. Any discussion? Call roll.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee
That was a yes.
Gonzalez,
No.
Trustee Jones,
No.
Trustee Carlisle, Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
All right.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the house tax?
Good job, trustees. Good job.
Is there a motion?
Of course.
Is there a second? Second. Any
Watch you
discussion?
get voted down.
Call her roll.
Trustee Gray Everett,
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez,
No.
Trustee Jones, Trustee Carlisle. No. Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Next on the agenda, is there a motion to approve bingo?
It's the big one. This the big one.
Is there a second? Second. Any discussion? Call her roll.
Trustee Gray Everett,
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez,
No.
Trustee Jones,
No.
Trustee Carlisle. No. Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Yes.
Next, is there
No,
a motion
it
to approve tax salary?
failed.
Is there a motion?
Yes.
Is there a second?
No more big bingo.
Amended motion for Tech Savvy. I would suggest that we can still have it, and there is a net 30 account for food. So you can order food for the seniors through the net 30 account, but there will be no additional items, approved for that, no additional spending besides.
No additional anything. You guys
Good.
asked for ordinance, and you guys created ordinance. I tried to explain to the residents that you guys' goal was to shut down everything here at Thornton Township. Which is exactly what you did when you passed the ordinance at the last scheduled board meeting. In doing so, you told us, and I quote, "Put everything together, show us a budget, tell us what you want to spend, what events you want approved," and we did that. We did that, we presented before you guys still said no. So that was the agenda the entire time. You guys are not trying to include residents in operations as it relates to anything goes on in Thornton Township or anything that we set forth as a team. You guys' goal is just to say no. And that's sad, because what is your reason for saying no to any of this stuff? And y'all know it'll be over 500 people down there for Big Bingo. So it's
So it won't be anymore.
No for Big Bingo.
It won't be
It said that you
anymore.
voted no for Tech Savvy. Tech Savvy is where
It won't be
people can
anymore.
and learn how to use their devices, which is their computers, their phones, and they can learn how to put things
Right. They have classes at the library.
know what to do. Excuse me, guys. we're in a
Exactly.
board meeting.
She said you could go to the
Please,
library.
you
She's
have to
exactly
be quiet while
right.
we finish our board meeting, so other people can hear us that wants to hear what I have to say. So for you guys to vote this stuff down is not fair to the residents. And y'all not giving no excuse or no reason.
They don't
or
have
rational
to.
reason there is
They don't
of
have to.
why you're voting no. Can you please tell me why you're voting no for all the things for the residents? 'Cause we did what y'all said. Y'all wrote the law.
The most rational reason is we don't have a passed budget, so we shouldn't be spending money when we
Yep.
don't even have a passed budget.
Okay, so whose
Yes.
fault is that we don't have a task budget? I put it on here several times for you guys to do your job. to come
Oh,
here and
gosh.
vote
There she
for a
go.
budget, and you all say
Vote
no.
against everything.
You vote and you say no after no after no. And then it's on agenda again today. So what's your excuse for not doing what you're supposed to do? And anybody that know how it works, you still do operations. Operations don't stop because you guys chose not to pass a budget. That's your job. Your job is to legislate and pass a budget. People get mad when I say, let me educate you. And that's why you go to college.
'Cause you can't.
Because without education, you will not know what to do,
Right.
how to operate. And right
It
now,
takes
you guys
knowledge
operate
to educate
with
somebody.
hatred in your hearts. You operate out of feelings. You're not
Anyway,
operating
nobody listen to you.
And I don't think that's fair.
Ain't nobody listen to
I think
her.
that you guys should tell people why
Yeah.
you voted all these things down. You
It's open
told
meetings.
us and not closed.
It's Open Meetings Act. I wish you would come over
Hey,
here.
put a budget together. We want to know line by line what items y'all want to do and what.
People can talk in a meeting.
We did that. And in doing so, here we are. And you still voting it down. You had time to talk to us, educate us. If it was something that you guys wanted to tell us that was different, or you wanted
a
to
public
change,
meeting.
you had the opportunity to do that. But none
Read
of
the
y'all,
rules.
none
Public
of
meeting.
y'all said anything. Then we get here and we got a grandstand on saying no for things that residents really do love.
It didn't work.
And y'all know that because a lot of y'all been a big
Everybody's saying the same thing. Nobody care. Nothing
Nothing
happened. Nothing happened, Mr. Moore. Right.
But now it's
Right.
no. Why you know? What is the problem? You gotta tell me what the issues are. You have to.
Don't answer.
What's the issues? Why the no? We did what y'all
Don't
said y'all
answer.
want us to do. which is put a budget together and present it to the board before any events came across the board. We did that. So what is the problem now? And we got the money. So what's the problem?
You ain't got it.
Go ahead, trustee.
Well, first of all,
If it's not, don't even respond.
it's on.
Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Well, it doesn't matter. First of all,
I wouldn't respond.
budget, just for the record, budget has been submitted to the accountants. We're waiting for that to come back, and then it'll, at that time, be officially presented to the administration. But, I mean, as Trustee Carlisle said, we can't continue to spend money without that in place. And even beyond that, I mean, we just had a couple events here in the past, whatever, month or so, that just extraordinary amount of money were spent unnecessarily. So
It's just on the
basically what
news.
We're saying, especially in
Yep.
Trustee Carlisle touched on it, saying when it comes to tech savvy, okay, the program's fine. You want to, serve some sandwiches or something, that's fine. But we don't need to be giving out all kinds of other things, such, gift cards and all kinds of extravagant stuff.
Washer and
That's what
dryers.
it's about.
Yeah.
That's
We do
what
not
the township's about.
We do not give out gift cards that take
Well, I'm just using those as examples, whether it be bingo or tech savvy or whatever it may be. That's what we're saying, and that's pretty much it.
So procedurally, there's a motion brought by trustee Carlisle to approve tech savvy with limited funding, is that correct?
For food, yes.
For food only, and then it looks like we're looking for a second on that motion, and then we could have discussion regarding tech savvy.
I have a question. The accountant is preparing a budget because Robert is our accountant.
We don't trust him.
Robert's finance director, the accountant is Kasparic, he's the one that has it.
But he's not the one that.
She didn't even know
does
that,
the
but
budget.
she's trustee.
Y'all know, 'cause y'all been on this board.
She's
for
a
like-
trustee and did not even know that.
Get it over.
You know, y'all been here way before me. And the way it goes, and the way it went, you always went to Robert Hunt, and he gave you the budget. He then talked to all department heads and asked them what did they want, what was their needs, and they put it in the budget. That's how it always went. So for you to go outside of that realm to pay someone else to do the same thing that he has done for years is wasteful spending. So for you to wait on somebody this long when you know there's a deadline to pass a budget every single year, that like I did like clockwork, y'all know y'all supposed to pass a budget. And we did not pass a budget. It is now September. We will be in October, and we still don't have a budget. So now your rationale for not approving these events is, oh, we don't have a budget. When before you said, and I quote Carmen, you said, hey, put something together, line it out, what the expenses are, and we are fine. We get here to this meeting, and you still do not want to vote for the things you guys told us to do. That was what you guys told us to do. The trustees.
The problem is the expenses aren't fine, though.
Right.
What's wrong with this? We cannot see right now today that this is not fine. Y'all had this for a long time, because we put on the agenda several times, so if it was something wrong, you would have said something wrong now. So when we get here, hold on, so when we get here, everybody grandstand, because the whole.
I wouldn't answer at all then.
And talk about whenever you got a problem.
Don't even entertain
And
that.
right now, y'all did not talk about anything you may have a problem with, if it was a problem. It's just an answer of no, and that's not right. Like I said before, and Carmen and Jerry knows this, because them residents love the events that we do here at Thornton Township. And prior to me, y'all have always had events. So I don't understand why it's a problem now that Tiffany Henyard is the supervisor, when it wasn't a problem when Frank Zuccarelli was the supervisor. It's the same.
You're spending.
thing.
That's what it is.
And I don't understand why.
Man, I know he getting paid well, because he co-signed everything. He co-signed everything.
Prior to me. So again, if it was something really wrong, guys, you could have said something way before now.
Oh, this is her personal security, this guy.
You guys want to just halt things here at Thornton Township.
Remember that
Because
face?
y'all do nothing. But yet y'all study saying no to everything that myself
And
our
continue to
team
say
is
no.
coming up with. And I see no ideas from any of you. Just no to people with the ideas. Make that make sense to me.
And another thing we need to be mindful of, with bingo, this is considered gaming. And there's been a lot of questions that have come up.
Yep.
That maybe weren't an issue when bingo started, but may be an issue now. And we need to make sure that we're doing everything according to the state laws. Because you may see serious
Yep.
consequences if you're not. And so until that can be figured out and we have a clear
Yes.
understanding that the laws are being followed, then I think it's important that we stop, because the right
Yes.
thing needs to be done. Yes, we're not opposed to anybody having fun, but the right thing still has to be done. There are proper laws that need to be followed when it comes, especially to bingo. This is state law, this is gaming.
Okay.
The lawyer should know that.
We need to be mindful of everything going on pertaining to bingo.
Attorney should know that. He knows that.
Crystal clear to the residents. For those that don't understand who Carmen was or what she was prior to doing
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Whoa, y'all okay with this? Wow. Well, we like who you are now, Carmen. We love who you are.
She was my assistant. So Carmen know exactly what's going on. She know exactly what the rule was about. For her to get up here in grandstand and say the opposite of what she know the truth to be.
You're saying the truth. You're speaking the truth.
Carmen knows that. We called the lawyer. The lawyer that's sitting next to us, we called their law firm, and they told us that it was a green light.
He should have told you. What's he sitting here for? Right.
Everybody said off on bingo, so now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Yep,
Because you
it
guys
sure
are
is.
getting into a problem. It was a problem before we started. Everybody knows.
She don't need to repeat that. She just said it's violating state laws.
Bingo tell us it's good, we go for it with it.
And she's okay with violating state laws, apparently. You guys see this.
And again, it's election time. I keep telling people this. It's election time. People want to stop progress in Thornton Township, and that I will not stand for. So, moving on, tech savvy. Are y'all both for tech savvy? Is it a second for tech savvy?
There's an amended motion.
All right, it's motion and second cover.
They're voting on the amended motion.
Right, so we're voting on trustees Carlisle amended motion with limited spending.
Yeah, the lawyer wasn't even gonna say anything.
But before you start, I don't understand what's amended about it, because on the list that
She
she
just
has,
said
there's
what
nothing
the-
on it but food. So her saying that it's nothing but food on
It says
the
food
paperwork.
and supplies, is what it says.
Supplies is the forks, spoons, paper goods. Come on, man. That's what I'm
They
saying.
could come up with some of those without spending. They'll come up with those. Spare them out their own money.
That's not what it's saying, but she knows.
It's okay. Just keep it with food.
Moving forward, thank you. I don't
They'll
mind
have the
you
fly,
bringing up
the
about
supplies be a
food.
TV.
Please keep order to the, thank you.
Right, that's when she mad. She mad. Mm-hmm. She mad.
Trustee Gray Everett,
Well, what's he gonna do?
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion
Next
passed.
on the agenda is a motion to approve the retainer
Yes.
agreement with LDS to represent the Thornton Township and Thornton Township officials in cases of Lawrence versus Thornton Township, Ash versus Thornton Township, Dukes versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
I'll second.
Is there a motion and a second?
You hope he told him he can't do shit, because he can't.
Trustee Gray Everett,
Sorry, I would like to say something about this motion. The attorney, did, send us something, he did say if there's a conflict of interest, that he would do a waiver of, conflict waiver, and he would withdraw if there is a potential conflict of interest. I just wanted to put that on.
And I also want to put on that, because she didn't read it all to you, we stated there is no conflict of interest, which we stated this at the prior meeting when we told everybody to vote for legal counsel. You have to have lawyers because the township's being sued. You always protect the entity, which they did not do. Therefore, there's different things that people go research what didn't happen. Now they gotta go and overturn things that happened because the board chose not to have legal counsel. You always have legal representation. I don't care what people's differences are. Hey, you make sure you cover the township. Because whether you here, anybody still here, it's still the lawsuit is stuck with Thornton Township. That's who they are suing, as you can see. Larry Lawrence versus Thornton Township. Dwayne Thrash versus Thornton Township. These people are suing the entity, not Tiffany Henyard. So when you guys get out of your feelings as it relates to, oh, I don't want to vote because of Tiffany, everybody's included in it. Everybody, and I said this, Keith Freeman's included, and so is some of the staff members that they represent. They don't just only represent myself or other people. I just named a few just so you understand what's going on, so people can give y'all the facts and all the truth and not partial. Colorado.
If I may, on the correspondence I have here dated September 4th, in the instance of Thrash, it says versus Thornton Township and Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman. So that would be incorrect what you said then. Also in Lawrence, it
Just
says
busted her out.
Henyard and Freeman are sued individually. So once again, that is incorrect, possibly what you said. So that's
Okay, so let me correct you. You said individually, that means that person is going individually. When you name my name at the top, it pursuing me in my capacity as supervisor.
She's so angry.
It ain't got nothing to do with individually.
Angry.
So the second lawsuit you said individually.
It says
So
both
I'm just-
as an individual
I'm
and
just
in
clearing it
official
up. I'm just
capacity,
clearing
is
it
what
up
it
so that
says.
we got a crystal clear understanding that there was no conflict of interest. And that's why I said to move forward. So here we are. You should have did what I said a whole month ago. Moving on, Colorado.
It won't go in her favor.
Ray Everett, oh, you said, trustee Carlisle,
Yes.
trustee Gonzalez,
Yes.
trustee Jones, supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? Is there a second?
I would like to make a motion. To pay the bills excluding, line item 54 through 172. And then line item 392 through 436.
You want to read this record with those items out so people know what you're talking about?
It's a lot.
I know it's a lot, so that means you gotta read our job once again. So what's the deal? What's the
Yeah,
deal
you can just
that
post it.
you exclude so the public can know what you not willing to pay? Because just saying numbers not gonna work. What's the item, so we have it for the record? Because what she do in minutes, she wanna know what the items are, whatever items.
It's line item 54.
Exactly.
Through line item 172. And then, once again, 392 through 436, and I can email the clerk, everything that I just.
Yep.
Trustee, if you can tell people what it is that you do not want to pay.
She don't have to.
Because we all would like to know. What don't
No,
you
we
want to
won't.
pay?
I don't
If
care
there's a problem,
to know.
line items, they don't know what that is.
I don't care to
So it could
know.
be supplies, it could be all
She
kinds
can't
of
speak
things.
for me.
What is
She
the
said we
item
all.
that you do not want to pay, so we will know, meaning the public. Talk about transparency, let's be transparent.
If she speaks for me,
Tell them the
I can
items
speak up
you
for
do not
myself,
want to pay.
period.
What items are there?
Excuse you. You talking in the middle of the meeting.
You can read it if you like, but you have to.
No, you don't want to make an emotion that you want to pay somebody.
Deal with
So
the
you know
shame.
what you want to pay. What-
Okay, and let me exercise my right as a citizen.
The record.
I second trustee
That's what you are trying to do. Yeah, you are.
You trying to take my way over?
He is. It's cool. Because it's my right.
What's the item?
I second trustee Carlisle's motion.
What's the item?
Sorry, he is so mad. Ain't none of this working.
Tell us what it is.
Yeah, look at him. Walk of shame.
That nobody knows.
He thinks can't nobody say that. It's cool. Big back ass.
It's got a motion in a second.
Right. She don't have to go through it.
I'll send it to the clerk and then somebody can post it to the website if they like.
Why can't you read it into record? Because you mimicking another municipality, right? They read every item into the record. Every item that they take off, they read into the
To
record.
read it if you like.
No, you should read it because you're
Exactly.
the one want to remove it. You the one
She
that
go
don't
bully
want
her
pay
into reading
certain
it?
individuals, whoever that is, because I don't even know what you're removing. So what are you removing so we all will know?
She can't
on
look at the
record
corresponding
what you
line
don't want to
items.
pay. So what are those items? We would like to know. Read them into record. No, you're the one making the motion saying you don't want to pay someone.
Good.
So what are the
This week
items?
go all night. Don't read them.
I make a motion to end debate and vote on the motion on the floor.
Second.
Robert, come on up here.
Attorney, there's a motion and second on the floor, and you know it.
Read it to record.
It's a motion and second on the floor.
Know what's going on. Read those
No, you
items
can't
to
either.
record.
Motion to call a vote.
Right. She's not following Robert Rules of Order. Why should we?
Okay, so go
Motion
ahead.
to call a vote.
Trustee, please. Stop. We
No,
gonna-
they made a motion.
Stop. What do you have? Stop.
What are you hiding?
Read them to record. What she wants to take out. What they don't want to take.
See, a motion and second is on the floor, attorney. She's not following the rules.
Numbers, 54 through 172. 54 for imprint of $26,125.84. That's for book bags.
Yes.
For A steel, $3,985. Tents. Amazon, $169.99. Mini fridge. Amazon, $229.94.
Right. Take out all these Amazon purchases.
Amazon, $426. Steel mesh, 59 Amazon, $59.30. Coffee, 60 Amazon, $126. Bingo balls,
Which they're not using.
61 Amazon, hot cocoa mix, $14.87. Amazon, $19.26. Sugar packets, 63 Amazon, $116.91. Bingo table
Big
cover,
goofy self.
64
Thought he was
Amazon,
intimidating somebody.
$79.85.
Gonna risk his job
Donut tea bags,
with Allied Security.
65.
You know, my friend, he's a regional manager for Allied.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
65 Amazon.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear this.
$79.85.
Right. I wish you would, as Allied Security try to do something.
66. I got it. 66 Amazon, $99.95. Food warmers. 67 Amazon, $137.58. It says folding wagon cart, 68 Amazon, $382.07. Ice maker machine, 69 Amazon, $160.98. Bingo game set. Number 70 Amazon, $99.56. Raffle ticket holder stand. 71 Amazon, $148.97. Wristbands.
Boy, can I read?
72 Amber for retro.
Right, he can't read numbers. That's his job.
Youth Summit.
Right. Like, we ain't supposed to say nothing while he read all this. They crazy.
Taste of Thornton Township Entertainment Comedian. Number 74, Bouncer Tronics Party Rental.
She's not doodling.
$2,100. Picnic bouncy houses.
All these things that aren't needed.
Tronics Party Rental.
None of this is needed.
$1,975.
I'm glad he is reading them.
76 Call Hub, 1,000.
What? What's that?
77 Call Hub, 2,500.
Ooh, what is that?
78, number 78.
We'd like to know what the...
Bingo cake for bingo. 79 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Cake for bingo. For the senior home bingo cake for the senior home. Number 80 Calumet City Bakery.
All this stuff for bingo.
Cake.
I'm glad they took it out.
Student workers lunch cake. 81.
Yeah, a lot of cakes. What's up with that?
$47.40.
These old, they don't need all this sugar. They probably got diabetes.
82 Calumet Bakery, $47.40.
All this cake to the seniors.
83 Calumet Bakery, $66. Thornton Township Senior Home.
Wow, that's a lot. Dang.
The Countryside Senior Home.
This
84
bakery?
Calumet Bakery.
Oh my God. I done heard bakery at least 16 times.
Calumet Bakery.
Again. Look at this. What are they? They need the dates of these things too, because bingo's once a month. So why are these bingo cakes and it's once a month?
Chicago Black Car, $126.60 for transportation to the Taste.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
88 Chicago Black Car.
Wow. Transportation to the Taste?
Transportation for Kiki Watt. 89 Chicago Black Car.
How much was transportation for Kiki White out here?
88 Chicago Black Car.
And I want to know who these contractors are, who's providing this transportation.
89 Chicago Black Car, $304.46 transportation for Kiki Watt.
How many times she get transported?
90 Chicago Black Car, $126.60.
There and back.
Transportation for Taste for Kiki Watt.
Wait. Okay, these sound like duplicate charges.
91 Chicago Black Car, $7.18. Transportation takes Kiki Watt.
Wait a minute.
Kids with her. She probably
No,
got the kids.
each one separately in a
92
separate
Chicago
car?
Black Car, $494. Transportation takes.
Oh,
93
wow.
Chicago Moonwalkers.
And it's just work. Okay, there you go. Do it.
$4,824.72 takes for the ride. 94 Chicago Special Events, $817.65.
Wow, all those Taste of Chicago.
Number 95 Constant Contact,
All these.
$227 email marketing.
See, she did herself in by having to read these because this is ridiculous.
$27.
That's the crazy part. Not at all.
$227
Like at all, it hurts it.
98 Constant Contact, $64.52. Constant Contact email.
That's her security, her personal. He keep telling security on me. The only thing is he can't do shit.
100
He can't do shit. But stand there and look stupid.
44 cents.
That's it.
Thornton
That's all.
Township Dining Kitchen Supplies. 101 Emmanuel Bansay, 3,000 Video Services. 102 Emmanuel Bansay, 2,500 Media Services. 103 Family Dollar, $12.95. Back to school.
By the way, if you're using my content, you better give me my credit, you YouTubers. Because this is for the residents. This ain't for y'all.
Taste of Thornton Township supplies for the table. 105 Fixed Runner, $1,548. Computer subscription. 106 Food for Less, $28.34. Extra, it looks like extra buns for hot dogs. 107 Food for Less.
Right, you don't even know what it's for.
Taste of Thornton Township food. 108 Get Rooted in Printing LLC, $1,300.
What's that, I wonder? Get rooted.
Banners. 109 Giant Beauty Supply, Back to School Hair Braider Supplies. 110 Gordon Food Service Store, Back to School Food Supplies.
Right, I know, right.
Gordon Food Service Store, back
But they ain't gonna get paid anyway, so.
67 cents. Back to School Food Supplies.
It's ridiculous.
Gordon Food Service Store, $470.83. Back to School Food Supplies. 113 Gordon Food Service Store, $429.83. Back to School Food. 114 Gordon Food Service Store, $495.91. Taste of Thornton Food. 115 Gordon Food Service Store, $108.92. Taste of Thornton Food and Supplies. 116 Hit God, $900 Media Services.
Hit God.
117 Hit God, $1,425.
Ooh,
What's
that? What was that for?
Hit God. Hit God, $1,275.
Let's see if she answers some questions.
119 Hit God, $2,550 professional services. 120 Jules, senior home bingo gift card prizes.
Oh, I thought she just said. Okay, no, that was for Tech Savvy.
121 Jules, $539.88. Big bingo food. 122 Jules, $290.35. Big bingo dessert cupcake. 123
Wow.
JJ Fish and Chicken, $73.
Oh, they getting their diabetes checked regularly, their sugar levels, A1C. For real. Just giving them diabetes.
He got like 400 and something lines. But remember, he got 300 and something.
124 Jordan Garcia, $525.
Mm-hmm.
Summit. 125, Cosby.
She want to doodle so bad.
2,000.
Said she want to doodle so bad, but she got to pay attention since she asked for this.
Cosby, Boston, Vancy, 1,600 video service. 127, Kevin, Falk, 3,000 video services. 128, Lulu, Pink, $18.73. Back to school hair braider sanitizer. 129 Nation Builder,
Right.
$19,960.30.
Nation builder.
130 Pete Fresh Market, Taste of Thornton Food, Entertainment, that was for $90.58.
What food? There were no food trucks.
Powerful Bouncy House, $600. Picnic Bouncy House generator. 132 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $2,400.
What's Mannequin Man doing? I know he bored. Mannequin Man.
133 Recorded Hit Entertainment, $5,000. 134 Riot Entertainment, $1,000 event. 135 Sam's Club Direct, $149.40. Senior Home Bingo Prize gift card. 136 Sam's Club Direct, $176.52. Senior Home Bingo Supplies.
Everybody bored.
137 Sam's Club Direct, $219.86. Kitchen and storage supplies. 138 Sam's Club Direct, $416.56. Back to school food supplies. 139 Sam's Club Direct, $117.18. Thornton Township back to school food supplies. 140 Sam's Club Direct, $29.88. Taste of Thornton Senior Bingo gift card.
What?
141 Sam's Club Direct, $300.
Nah, I think they just be putting everything under Bingo's name.
Big Bingo Prize gift card.
That's what it is. Oh, this ain't for Big Bingo.
142 Sam's Club Direct,
I'm glad if it is, I'm glad it's over with now. That's way too much.
143 Sam's Club Direct, $151.46. Big Bingo dinner supplies.
No, Allied security guy. I guess this one told him to stand right there. That's what he did, that one right there. The security. Told him to stand right there, and he's standing there like a doofus. Yo, boy, you making him look like a goofy. You made him look like a straight goofy. Got your boy looking dumb. For real.
Negative $29.88. Takes the Thornton Township Senior Bingo gift card. 148 Sam's Club, $41.94. Kitchen and storage.
You don't want to be recorded, but hey, they had that seat reserved for you, remember? For admin, which you're not, but they put you there. You don't want to be recorded. You shouldn't have sat up here. Then you're going to be recorded. You're in a public place. You're in a public place. If I want to record you, I can. You're in a public place. You're in a public place. I am. You're the one mad, not me. But you in it. You're sitting in the front. You in it. You the star of it right now. You the star of my little video. You the star of my little video. You should have had your boy. Tell your boy to go. So now I'm focusing on you. So this is what you signed up for. Right. They got him standing there. Video. And we're exercising our rights. We're doing ours. Now tell him to be quiet. Right. You ain't said nothing to him. He talking. No, you the one. I'm recording and you mad.
Shut up then.
Hey, you out of order.
He out of order.
Don't be yelling at me then.
Then stop getting in my ear. I'm not saying shit to you.
Hey.
Oh, what you gonna do?
I never said nothing. Don't touch me.
Right.
Don't touch me.
What's he
I
gonna
don't
do?
watch anything. I'm grown.
Cool out. Cool
I'm
out.
grown. I'm grown.
What's he gonna do?
I'm grown. I just
What's he gonna do? You need to put him out. You need to put him out.
Hey, hey.
But you wrong too. I don't care. But I don't care. I gotta watch shit. I ain't gotta watch shit. You don't have to say back to
Yeah, have him leave. He don't want to be recorded. He should leave.
No.
Next time, y'all.
Exactly. Exactly.
We cannot do this.
No, ma'am.
Cannot do this.
You're gonna threaten a woman.
Compose yourselves.
You know he beat on his women.
159 Warehouse Food Market, $65.36.
Now see, I don't mind. I don't mind. Put on some Carmex.
$147.75.
Exactly.
Bingo gift card.
Hey,
121
lady, stop. Stop, but don't do that. Don't engage. When you engage, you stop. Stop. Please stop.
Thank you.
Stop.
He's up here.
But you have to stop.
But he's
He's not talking to you. Y'all have to stop. Y'all out of order. Can somebody call Stop Hollering?
Please.
Because y'all don't have to be removed.
Please call
We
them.
here to handle business, not do this. Please stop. Can you call the police in the back? Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Rob.
Call him on him. He the one causing the problem.
$44.75.
He mad.
Senior home bingo prizes.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been reading all this stuff that didn't nobody want to hear. Nobody wanted to hear it.
Student Workers Appreciation Gift Card.
Right.
163 Walmart, $33.74.
This guy just sat up here and went ham with a female, y'all.
164 Walmart.
A female.
$144.35. Senior home bingo gift card.
That's crazy.
165 Walmart.
A female.
$36.01. Thornton Township.
Threatening her, talking about she better watch her mouth like he was her dad.
166 Walmart. $1,250. Big bingo prizes.
He's very
167
recognizable.
Walmart, $527.26. Big bingo prize gift card. 168 Walmart, $97.64. Taste of Joy Supply and Cooler. 169
She the one that
Walmart,
started all this. She did all this.
Taste of Joy and Big bingo prizes. 170 Willie Key Now, 1,500.
This is her security, y'all. If y'all see him at the meetings, that's who he is. He's always at the meetings. I see him.
$1,100 DJ service. 172 Yolanda Harrington, $750. Taste of Thornton face painter.
Is that on your hand? Oh. Someone is. Oh, okay. He got the. Okay. I don't mean to, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about his vitiligo. Let me zoom out. I didn't know that's what that was. I thought he literally had something on his hand.
All right, 392 3L Media LLC, $125. Event photographer. 393 3L Media, $600. Photography services. 394 Angela Greer, $3,000 event planner. 395
He's just looking at his watch like, how long have I been standing here? Way too long.
Comedian First Thursday. 396 BLT Entertainment, $1,200. Comedian First Thursday, September. 397 BLT Entertainment, $1,200. Comedian First Thursday. 398 BLT Entertainment, $1,200. Comedian First Thursday. 399 BLT Entertainment,
Switch hands.
Comedian First Thursday. $400 Calumet Bakery. $252. Cake for senior event, 401, Calumet Bakery, $126. Cake for senior event. 402, Calumet Bakery, $252. Cake for senior event. 403, Calumet Bakery, $252. Cake for senior event. 404, Calumet Bakery, $126. Cake for senior event. 405, Calumet Bakery, $126. Cake for senior bingo.
Allied security guard don't want no smoke. That's it. That's our allied security guard. He don't want no smoke for real.
407, Calumet Bakery, $163. Strawberry cake. 408, Calumet Bakery, $81. Strawberry cake.
Calumet Bakery still?
409.
Hey, they've been mentioning them for like 15 minutes. Okay, I'm about to check them out. Thanks to this reading out. I've seen it. I know where it is. I just didn't go in. I'm going to go in now. All this cat spending, they got to be good. Gotta be good. Dang.
412, Calumet Bakery, $7.50. Strawberry.
Wow.
413, Calumet Bakery.
See, nobody's being quiet, security guard. People ain't about to be quiet through this whole thing. Right, that's what he meant. Wow. All these cakes.
Carlos Medina, $350 photography service. 415, Carlos Medina, $250 photographer.
What was he photographing?
Carlos Medina, $250 photography services.
Because I thought that was that other guy.
417, Charles J. Williams.
Wow.
1200.
And he's sitting up there reading them like a goofy, for real. Right. It's a goofy, just like that one, for real. Both of them flunkies.
419, Illinois Production LLC, $850 video service. 420, Illinois Public Rights Fund. All right, so
I see South Holland Police ain't showed up.
$154.
She really thought they was going to do something. They done came up here and arrested her.
421, Jimbo's Catering, $399. Senior Home Big Bingo. 422, Jimbo's Catering, $999. Senior Home Big Bingo.
Kind of cute, though, behind that little phone.
423, Jimbo's Catering.
Not that I want them, I'm just saying. I just ain't no hater.
Big Bingo. 424.
But he can't be hitting on much. He following her around like a fool.
Take food. It's another insurance that I hope y'all can reconsider. 425, Lincoln National Life Insurance Company, $23.51.
Great question.
$426.
The money's gone.
Aurora, Aguilera, $650. Father's Day June tip and backyard face painter. 427, Rakeem Aaliyah Winter, $500 video service. 428, Rakeem Aaliyah Winter, $600 video service. 429, Recorded Hit Entertainment, $2,400.
What? Who's recording the hit?
430 was already removed.
All right. Cool. Sure.
431, SDA Focus Media Group, $5,876.08 media. 432, Super Laundry, $152.10. Laundry for tablecloth. 43,
They giving them away at bingo.
$124.80. Laundry for tablecloth. 434, Super Laundry, $40.95. Laundry for tablecloth.
That should be the same price.
for laundry, $31.20. Laundry for table calls.
Why the prices differ?
DJ Experience LLC, $1,300. Friends of Tiffany Henyard Picnic DJ Grill.
Wait a minute. That, she said she paid. She said she paid for that. Yeah, she said she paid for the Friends of Tiffany
Just to
Henyard.
give a recap of what's going on. So the Board of Trustees are choosing not to pay all
Good.
those bills that you just heard.
Good. Woo.
Read it to record. That's a lot of bills.
Good.
So with that being said, as you know, I don't know how people run their household, but you have to pay your bills. You cannot carry a deficit to the next month and then you will not be able to afford the next month's bill. So with that being said, the events or things that they just stated, and a lot of them were senior homes that they spoke of, that they don't want to pay for the food or the cakes or the things that they had. They had back to school events as it related to the book bags for the youth. They don't want to pay for that. Taste the Thornton.
She just read them all.
Trustees voted for. They voted to pay the
He just read them all, and now she wants to read them again. That's all she wanted to do. It's all about control.
And all of a sudden, they don't want to pay for things. Also, student workers, people that came.
He just read all these, and now she's still pointing them out.
Take care of the youth and show them your appreciation for the things that they actually do. Also, Father's Day event I heard in there. That's so old. I don't even understand why they're saying no to something that they said yes to in the past. Workers' comp, Barbara just said, was in there. Lincoln National was in there for insurance. All these things, but they just show you that people just nitpicking on things that they want to not approve and not do what's right. At the end of the day, you cannot sit here and hold up day-to-day operation. Day-to-day operation is what each of the department heads do with their departments. And then they put a invoice in and they tell you guys, hey, for this month we did this and that. A lot of times, I said this
And they're
before,
just supposed to pay it. Yeah, right.
People leave their loved ones that don't go back and check on them, and they are their family, meaning Thornton Township. So we go in there, of course we take food, of course we take cakes with us, but it's the love that matters the most, and they love seeing us every single month. And for the
Bringing
board
gifts,
trustees
sure.
to
I bet they
stop
would.
it And say they don't want to pay the vendor for
People
the
can
food
respond.
that we fed them is not
People can
right.
talk, Mr.
So
Allied
I
Security
want to
Guard.
reconsider paying for
Yeah, you see them
things
talking
that
back
you guys wanted to take out and reconsider it. And then the other thing, Jerry Jones, your daughter was the braider at the Taste of Thornton.
Wow, now you're bringing other people's family into it? You're bringing people's family into it?
Your kids helped us, and I appreciate that. So if
You're
they
bringing
all
other
help
people's
us,
kids
and
into
everybody
it?
was
Wow.
doing these things, we should make sure that
Same
we
one,
still
don't want nobody
support
talking about her
the things that we
kids.
need for
Just
Thornton
exploited his
Township,
child.
especially the back to school supply, the food supply.
You know it.
The senior homes, and also the food that goes with it. So can you guys please reconsider paying for the
Nope.
bills that was just read tonight?
No.
So I want to make mention that number 54 through 172 were credit card payments.
Security
So
guard.
those things were already paid.
Can you
So
come here?
people already got their money for those services. And I do want to read something into record. Section 8-10 of the Township Code, it requires before any payment is made that the Township
Thank you.
Board be able to audit invoices. Section 8510 also provides a list of various contracts and expenditures that require board approval. And finally,
So I just told him what I
85-30
said.
requires that all contracts
He knows
for
what I
goods and
just
services
said.
over $30,000
I was recording.
must be subject to competitive bidding. And then I want to skip down to the bottom of this. It says there is a clear case law that states that when a contractor decides to do business with a public entity,
You heard
they
what I
should
said.
use due care to ensure their work has been or will be approved. Because without board approval, there is no valid contract and no obligation to pay.
Yes, exactly.
We're not
Yes.
here trying to take anything out, but the outreach program has been a program that I know for me, I've been asking plenty of questions about and have not
Exactly.
received any answers to those questions. I even
Like,
put
what do they
in
do?
requests that have not been answered. And so when it comes to the outreach program, this was a department that was supposed to be implemented with the passing of the new budget. So we're operating for expenditures that haven't even been approved. So how are we spending money in a department that hasn't been approved? Right. And so,
Yep.
and then not only that, but who runs this department? Who authorizes the payments for this department? And why are
Right.
the vendors that need
need to come through board for approval being paid on the credit card. So those are questions that I would like to know pertaining to the outreach department.
Okay, so let me clear up.
Now
a
she's
couple
lying.
things for you. Once again, I told you guys who Carmen was prior to being the trustee. She was an assistant. She knows exactly the steps and how this all works. She was on the administrative side, so she processed all of this that she's now complaining about. So
Right.
with that being said, she knows how the day-to-day operates.
Yep.
You guys had-
And that's why she's questioning
Let's be
it.
crystal clear. Nothing in place here at Thornton Township, so people can stop ooh and ah. If you don't have nothing in place saying, hey, this is your cap for spending, this is what you can do, can't do, and these are the laws. So stop it. So when you guys go and say, hey, they spent, he named $60, $100, this is peanuts. That's what he named
They add up.
spent as it relates to day-to-day operations. As long as you guys have a receipt, you guys supposed to go to the clerk's office, check the receipt to make sure everything.
And they don't have the receipts. That's the problem.
That's what you guys are supposed to do, right? But you guys was not doing that, correct? Because what Carmen said. Carmen said you wasn't. So what I'm saying, you don't want to say that, but they said
Right.
everything is there. You guys are supposed to look it, check it out, and once it's clear, then move forward. But you guys come here and try to act like laws and this and that. There was nothing on the books before I got here to Thornton Township. So we had to clean up a lot of things, and that's what they're not telling you. So in doing so, we are creating ordinances, but the ordinance have to make sense. It can't be out of spite or hate. It has to be where it operates the day-to-day operation. And they're not making the laws to that. They're making the laws as though they run the day-to-day, which the board does not, for those that don't understand law. Legislate normally just write ordinances. That's it. They do not run the day-to-day operation. That's what they're trying to do. They're impeding on the management's duties. The management duties is to run their operation, give the board a report.
They're not qualified.
What they did for the month, let alone every 2 weeks, and then we go from there.
Right.
Our job is to oversee it and say if we agree or disagree, because again, y'all know.
Make sure I get him on
So that's
camera.
what we did. So the way y'all operate is just to stop the township resources from going out the door. And for those that don't know, because I'm getting to my report, we got a $9 million surplus at Thornton Township. So I'm saying we got no money. So I just want to clear that up.
Then buy the seniors food. Buy the paper supplies. Buy the seniors food.
Got nothing to do with money with the Board of Trustees. It's all about their emotions, their feelings, their hatred, their envy, their jealousy of
What?
their supervisors.
Jealousy, envy, oh Lord. Oh my gosh.
General funds, general assistance, and
Where are the receipts? I just want to know where the receipts are. What they spend $40,000 on at Amazon? How, William? What you spend $40,000 on at Amazon, William? At what? What did you feel? What did you? Huh? You said what?
Y'all voted for the text. I don't even.
No, I'm asking. It's a question. Allegedly, what did you spend the $40,000 on? Can you answer now that I said it correctly? Allegedly, what was the $40,000 spent on? You're a public official. Why can't you answer that? Why is that a problem? Residents want to know that. What was it? What was the 40? And that's not allegedly. $40,000 was spent at Amazon. So what did the township spend it on, William?
And be entertainment.
Huh?
So now all of a sudden it's a problem today.
William.
I just want you guys to work smarter and
No,
actually
go
do
ahead.
what y'all supposed to do, and not just come up here and put.
Man, you ain't a child of God. You're a devil. You're a demon. You're a demon. You're a demon. You try to hide. You're a demon. And get off my camera speaking that, because I don't want me recording you saying, God, you're a demon. You're the devil. You're the devil. Get that on yours. You're the devil.
Right now, can you answer my
You're
question?
evil. You're evil. You're evil. You're evil.
You never answer who runs the department and who authorizes the payments for this department, and why are a lot of the vendor contracts paid on the credit card? Those are my 3 questions.
Trust me, you can call me.
I'm not gonna call you.
Right? And let's get back to the business because you want to deflect. That's what you do.
Wow. Call her. Nobody about to call you.
Are you going to pay these people? Are you going to pay these people? All those people that Robert just got them.
No, she's not.
Are you going to amend your motion and pay me?
Amended the motion to add an Illinois public risk fund for 20 and Lincoln National Life life insurance 425, I will make that amendment to add those back in, yes.
Okay, so that's added in. So why didn't y'all catch that before y'all said no to me? But that just showed that y'all was supposed to offend and just say no and not
Because
do what
the
y'all
entire
said no to.
department is not even authorized. These expenditures are not authorized. They're not
Trust me,
passed within the
you
budget.
just said no to workers comp. And
I'm allowed to do
also
this.
Lincoln
You're
National
you're obstructing my view. I can record.
That you guys, if y'all really read the videos, y'all would call and not even had it in here. But I just point that out to the public that you guys just sitting here saying, I want to say no for whatever reason, and that's not right.
That's for a department that doesn't exist.
That's not. So anyway, and that's not. The Lincoln National should have not come from
Permanent don't exist.
If I may,
If y'all gonna, you don't have the floor right now. So are you guys going to
tell me when
amend
you're ready.
to the other bills, or you gonna just amend it?
Yeah, no, he's obstructing my view, and it's illegal for him to obstruct my view, and I told him that. No, if he's not following rules, I'm not either. I asked him not to obstruct my view. You tell him that.
Trustee
He's an
Jones?
allied security guard. He's not even a police officer.
Trustee
Tell him to
Gonzalez?
move, and I'll sit back down.
Trustee
You tell him to
Gray
move, and I'll sit down.
It's 172, 392 through 436, and she added back on 420 and 425.
We at a standstill. If he doesn't move, no.
But if you don't sit down, at least we'll.
Well, no,
Right, so that was,
I have a right to record. If he's obstructing my view, did he refuse to move?
But you disrupting.
I'm not disrupting you.
You are disrupting.
No, I'm not. No. I asked him to move. I'm recording publicly. I have a right to do that. If he's obstructing my view illegally,
that was just
then I can move.
adding 420 and 425
And the recording.
back.
How am I the hell?
That administration.
But I can't see.
So the motion on the table is
No problem.
to approve
You're
the general
welcome.
fund, not including
Okay.
items 52
You're
through
reasonable.
172, not including items 392 through 436, but including items 420 and 425. That's the motion.
Allied security guard.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
No.
Trustee Carlisle? Yes. Supervisor Henry? Motion passed.
Yes.
All right, next on the agenda
Yes.
is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general fund? General assistance fund. Is there a second? Second. Any discussion?
Yes.
Go ahead.
In the general assistance fund, line item 14, Power Works LLC, $8,745, tax refund software. And then item 42, Power Works LLC, $9,100, software tax
Still showing
refund.
up to work in Dalton. You've
I
been
know
fired.
tax refund, however, once again,
Why
this is
you still
something that
showing
has not
up?
been approved yet, has a good possibility of not being approved.
I'm
Why
not
they
afraid
need
of
to
you
spend money.
at all.
Hasn't been expended already.
At all. You can't do shit to me.
Those are my
Just letting you know.
As you know,
But
the
you can try
supervisor
that.
has the sole authority of GA. So that's to give people their tax money back, and you know that. But that's
Look
what
who's
it's for.
sitting next to me, y'all.
When, is there a time frame? When is this gonna happen? How much is it gonna cost?
How much, what's gonna cost?
The whole program?
That's something you can
Stop.
ask me about if you like, but right now.
No, I'm in public. I'm in a public place. Dude, know the rules. Come on now, Sergeant Storm. Stop. No, you don't. Because you're talking out the side of your neck.
Go over my whole plan. So
Yeah, I got it on you because you don't know what you're talking about. I can sit here and say whatever I want. Other people are doing it. Well, what are you saying? What are you saying? What you saying?
You explain something.
Ain't nobody agitating nobody. He did the same thing I was doing. But anyway, I'm actually, he can leave. If he's agitated, he can leave. This is a public place. Thank you. Now leave me alone, please. If he's agitated, he can leave. Nobody is forcing him to be here. This is a public place, and I'm saying no. I know it's okay. You're welcome. Anytime, buddy. Anytime. He can always leave, and you know it.
There's a motion and second. Call the roll and you'll find out.
Walk of shame, y'all. Walk of shame. Walk of shame.
So I would like to make a motion to amend the general assistance fund, paying the bills excluding the item.
Okay, before you make your motion, just so y'all know,
Tax refund software and 42, tax, software, for $9,100. I'm sorry, and the other one was for $8,745.
Okay. So that's what I was saying. This is what I mean about let me educate y'all.
You gotta have knowledge to do that.
That is solely the supervisor. So you amending, you taking out, you trying to replace, you guys have no say-so in it. We put it on here just to be transparent for those that don't understand how this works. If you go and do your research with other townships, you will see they don't even give the board the general assistance fund. They do not even present it to their board. But I do because I'm being transparent and I want everybody to see what we're doing in the GA fund. So that's what I mean about when you know better, you do better. But yet y'all sit here and try to stop programs that I just said on my mouth. Hey, we're giving tax money back to the residents. And you sat here, Carmen, and said, oh, I want to remove that software. So you don't want to give tax money back to the residents? Make this make sense. Y'all nitpick at every single thing with no substance, with no education on it. And then I tell you what it is, and you still vote no. So y'all can vote all you want. I just told you it's illegal because y'all know what y'all did when y'all did the last time. And they came back and told y'all cannot do that. So go ahead, call the roll for their votes.
And we will say something. I actually did do my research. I did call Township of Illinois and ask them about this, and they said as long as there's no budget passed, that you do not have the authorization to do what you want with GA.
Ooh, she did her research. She educating you. Let her educate you.
Okay, and that's not true. So we don't go to court and take what they told you and go there. So we gonna keep moving. You gotta say y'all taking it out, and y'all see what happened when I do. I call her up.
She just said she's gonna break the law.
We have a roll call yet. We currently have a motion by Trustee Carlisle to approve the GA fund, not including items 42 and, was there another one?
14. It needs a second.
Is that second? Okay, the motion
14.
second.
We need
Call
a
her up.
second and a roll call.
Excluding 14 and 42.
Correct.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Supervisor Henry?
No.
Motion passed.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so for
yes.
everybody with GA,
Yes.
bills will be paid.
Yes.
Everything will still move forward according to state statute.
So
I
she's
follow
gon-
state statute. I don't follow
she's
people
gon',
that have an opinion or that's upset
break the
about
law,
whatever
basically, is what
their
she's saying.
dislike is,
Go against the
to.
ordinance.
So just letting you know, if you came to Thornton Township, you asked for my help, whether it's GA or the food pantry, you will still get food, you still get everything that you need. Next, we have Road and Bridge. Is there a motion to approve Road and Bridge fund? Is there a second? The motion and second, any discussion? Call it.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion
Okay,
passed.
next on the agenda is approval of the budget for the fiscal year of 2024-2025. Is there a motion to approve the budget in appropriation ordinance 24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund?
I'd like to make a motion to table this as we send it over to John Spirit for review, A and B. So I'd like to table the budget.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, and then you table it until when?
John said he should be able to get back to us this week, hopefully. And once he does, we'll send the revised copy over to your office.
Okay. Call roll.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Jones? Supervisor Henry?
No. All right,
She didn't even know what to
next
vote.
on the agenda is
She voted yes by accident.
Is there a motion to approve an amended ordinance 24-005 to regulate event expenditures and budget approvals for Thornton Township, Cook County, Illinois? Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, it's been a motion second, any discussion? Okay, so we got a couple things for discussion. So the event expenditure, once again, this is the ordinance that I was speaking to the residents about. When they sat here and they said that they weren't trying to stop events, they just wanted a budget, and I told them that was a lie. So with doing so, they harmed a lot of things that was going on in our township. A lot of people, such as senior service, could not have their events, could not do different things because they didn't have funds and things to buy for residents. So I'm going to point that out because in doing so, they could not do their ice cream social, and that's something in senior services. So
Aw.
those that attended the ice cream
Poor
social,
things won't
they
get
do all the
diabetes
time,
now.
And that's was, I think, Calumet City building location. Okay. And what the problem was, they had to go in their own pockets to buy the ice cream, which they
So?
did do that. But what I'm saying, that is not their job. They're employees. Their job is to come and operate their location and actually use their budget to buy things for their residents. They weren't able to do that due to the fact that they put this ordinance together, and that's what I'm stating when I say they just writing things and they don't ask the staff what their needs are, what their concerns are, and how they move forward. So that's what I'm trying to make sure people understand what's going on. We can't just make laws with no direction and nobody knows, like, hey, senior service needs this, youth and family needs this, and that's what the problem has been. So I'm asking that you guys update this. I know you guys updated from the changes that we had, but there's certain things in there that we would like to add, and I think you guys still said no to that, and I'm asking here in the public, are you guys willing to amend this ordinance to the things that we asked for in the ordinance?
We included some of your items as far as like John's Catering, you wanted that to be on the net 30, we included that. You asked for additional money for some of the senior events, we did add money to that.
Okay, wait a minute. I know, but for the money you said, so we go through it, line by line, you're talking about. So the money you said you added for the senior event is still at $4,000.
It is, it was at 20, but it's 4,000 now.
It's 20 what? 20 what?
It was at $20.
Ooh.
Not for seniors, it was always $1,000 a week.
You asked for jimbos, you asked for an additional $20.
You mean for the catering?
Right.
Ooh.
Right, but I'm talking about for the events, we on events. So I'm talking about for the event itself per week, y'all said $1,000.
Right.
Y'all said 4,000
per month.
Not per month, it ain't $1,000 per month. When you see
No,
that?
it's 4,000 per month. Robert asked us to change the lingo. So
Right,
we changed
it's
it.
4,000 per month.
Correct.
That's what I'm asking.
We asked to change the lingo and we changed it.
So 4,000.
Yes.
Okay, but why didn't you do, I thought it was 5. What's wrong?
Dang, she want every nickel.
Is there 5,000 on there?
At first it was, the last ordinance it was 1,000 a week. And we,
It's the same as
some
4,000 a
companies got
month.
together just asked if they can move it to monthly because
Right.
our reports are usually monthly. It would give the department heads leeway to say, hey, if they spend 200 one week, and they spend 1,200 next week. And so we did ask them, they put that language in.
Yeah.
We did ask them.
Okay. And then did you get it cleared up for the monthly event spending cap? Did you get that cleared up?
They have 4,000, they have 4,000 a month in here.
No. At the bottom, page 7, number 1, section 07, page 7, number 1. See it?
You said, yeah, I would double check with the lawyer with some of it, with some of this final words, but I'm pretty clear on most of it.
He's so nervous. He's nervous.
All right, what else did you change?
We added for special services, they have every night, Monday, they have a bowling program.
What page? Okay.
This is page 5. They have a common event and other sponsored dances. We didn't include that in the event ordinance. Youth and family, we didn't include any thing with the Riverdale location so the kids can have exactly what they need for the after-school program. We didn't include days in the park, but any additional events they really need to get prior board approval. And I think senior services, we excluded page 4, the senior lunches and the exercise program.
So what about special services? You said bowling, and we're missing, well, you got the prominent, I see that.
So we included those things that they do, all the time to make it easier for them. So yes, we did include what, some of the things that we asked to be included.
Okay. Robert, was there anything else?
He ran, he hiding.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that they got what they need.
Yeah, we were asking the lawyers going back and forth with some of the questions, but I guess one of we see that as a monthly allowance of $4,000, but then section 5 says if the event exceeds 1,000, we need to present it, is that, or is that after we spend 4,000, any events over 4,000 need to be presented, or?
Yes, that's exactly.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
All right, that's fine.
Anything else, Rob? Go ahead, Trey.
I would like to correct my vote, because I do go along with what Robert said, as well as our budget is concerned. Frank told me to make sure I trust Robert. Frank Zuccarelli told me that.
She didn't even know what was going on and just voted and didn't know what was going on. Then she got clarification when she just sidebar. So now she wants to change it because she voted cluelessly.
Please make sure you talk to Keith Price. He's the one that oversees staff here, which is the management, so that the management can give their input as it relates to any ordinances, because this is really complicated and you stopped a lot of events. I know I was talking
nobody
about
want to be seen supporting
one,
Tiffany.
that was a social gathering for the ice cream, and then the other one was for youth and family, and that's what really hurt my heart, because the kids that we pick up after school, we go pick their kids up when they get out at 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we take them to our youth and family building right here in Riverdale. The problem we had is the board would not approve for them to get food. So we had to struggle to feed them the first week we had them in our location. And we keep your kids for 4 hours, so I think like 3 to 7. So that was really bothersome, because every time we called them and asked them, hey, can we go buy kids food? Can we this? Can we that? It was always no. And I think eventually, I don't know if somebody changed it or did something different later, but I know that's what the issue was, and we had to make sure we found a way to take care of the kids. A lot of people chipped in, and we made sure that the kids, whether it was one of your kids in here, ate food when they got out of school. Y'all know how it is when you go to grammar school. When you get out of school, what you do? You go home and you raid the refrigerator because you barely eat the food at lunch. So that's the problem we had, and I just don't like stuff like that, because I feel that they're playing with the residents and our youth, and our job as government is to make it make sense and make it right and make sure that there's a way, especially when you got the budget for it. And it was like $300. It was chunk change. It ain't even no big money. So all I'm saying is that we should always do what's right and stop impeding on the day-to-day operation. That's kind of what this Board of Trustees have done, and I keep asking legal as it relates to them impeding on day-to-day operations.
I have a question.
And legal
Once
can't
again,
say
why do you
nothing.
wait to the day of to figure out, hey, we gotta feed these kids? Why is that?
Right.
So let me
Yes.
correct you,
Yes.
because you
Right.
said sideways stuff.
You just said it.
Exactly. I gotta record it. I gotta record it.
The day of. This operation was going on.
She contradicts
Before you
herself
guys
so
made these
much.
little laws that benefit only you all. This stuff was already
still gotta abide
in
by those
order.
little laws.
We do after school every single year here at Thornton Township. So this is not that new to you. So it's sad because only you think you just got it now because you don't read nothing. So if you were reading your stuff and you would have known what's going on here at Thornton Township, if you show up to the events and if you engage with the residents and you knew what
He's always
the
at the
wants and
events.
needs are, you would know better before you said it out your mouth. Because we always
Right.
feed the kids. Always. We never had this problem since y'all made this law. Y'all made this law and then y'all hurt the staff. The staff had to go and figure it out. So then they called.
Oh, well,
me.
that's
So
what they
we
get
all
paid
have
to
go
do.
And chip in to buy food for kids, where it's a program that's funded by Thornton Township. And like I said, it was like $300. Why would y'all do that? Because y'all weren't thinking when y'all made the law. Y'all made a law that was just despiteful to who? The supervisor. Because you didn't have to do that. If y'all would have asked people input when you make laws, that's what you're supposed to do. Hey, let me ask each department head, how does this hurt you or help you? But yet y'all hindered us here in Thornton Township. And I don't like it. And that's why you hear me talk to it. But yet y'all still here made the law anyway. When I told the residents, they was clapping, yeah. And I'm like, y'all know what they really doing, right? They stopping the services here.
Right. And that's why we were clapping.
But when that happened,
That's why we were clapping.
Thornton Township. So the parents called up here. Everybody called up here. Even the seniors, when y'all couldn't pay for the ice cream for the ice cream company.
They called complaining about ice cream. Yeah, right. Wow.
And I'm just tired of it. I just want y'all to do better and ask them before you make a law. That's it. All right, call it up.
Right.
Trustee Carlisle?
And she call and nobody, she never gets an answer. She talk about call and when she call, nobody gets an answer.
This is to approve amending ordinance 24005 to regulate event expenditures and budget approvals for Thornton Township. Trustee Gray Everett.
Golly.
Supervisor Henyard.
No, she want to change it. She did wrong.
Next,
She want to change her vote because she didn't know what was going on.
Ordinance 24-006 to establish a retail/credit card /N30 policy for Thornton Township.
She didn't know what was going on. Voted blindly and voted wrong.
Is there a second?
Okay.
Second.
And now she gonna want to
Is there a
change
motion
it.
second? Any discussion?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
If I could refer to trustee Carlisle, is this what's in here correct information?
Yes.
Okay, because there was stuff put in that wasn't correct previously, just so the residents know. So now we do have the correct one. So I don't know how that happened, but it was incorrect. So okay.
Because y'all are sitting here putting stuff together again without asking the input of the administration. You said you don't know how I got there, or how I got there, just mysteriously appeared on the paper. You put it there. So what I'm saying is, he don't read his packages. He don't pay attention. He just come here and go check his phone record. You don't believe. He don't know to everything. That means feeding you, your kids, paying the bills.
Good.
He don't know to everything here.
Good.
That's what not
Thanks,
supposed
Trustee
to do.
Gonzalez.
Moving forward to this ordinance. So they put together a credit card ordinance. Like I said before, it was no ordinances here before I got here. So when people try to talk about spending, they didn't have a law in place. So how can you tell somebody what they can and can't spend if you don't have a law to check what people were spending? Carmen. So next on here, you guys put on here that again, I don't know why y'all took Robert out now. Now y'all put the supervisor to have a credit card. And I think I told y'all, and I made myself crystal clear at the last meeting, that I do not or will not accept any credit card. As being the supervisor, I never had a credit card ever here, so why would you want to give me a card now? That's another big red flag. And then why wouldn't you give it to the staff? Because they actually run the day-to-day operation. That's checks and balances, that's accountability, that's transparency. Because when they go buy something, you know, hey, Bob bought this, Stan bought this. That's how you do it. When there was one credit card when I got here, that's what all the theft was. They were stealing. And I told the news, I told y'all, I told
Wow.
everybody.
Allegedly, be careful what you accuse people of.
About the stories about
Wow.
that was here for a township prior to me. So when I got here,
And it's still
we cleaned it
here.
up. We made sure that every
Right.
department had
Right.
a credit card. So when they
She
all
just
had
did
a
the
credit
same
card,
thing.
their names
I don't care
are
what
on
you
the
say.
card, and it's your
I'm not scared of you. I don't care what you say.
Now,
I don't care what you say. You're the demon because you're the one trying to hide behind God, and you're the devil. You're the devil. You look like the devil. You're 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 the devil. Devil.
Which I know Robert Hunt told y'all, and I
You
hope
good
Gordon
with that.
told y'all, it is illegal to give
He's
out a
aggravating
card
me.
that's in my name to anybody.
He's
That's like you go to
aggravating
the
me,
grocery
remember?
store and
Enforce
you got
it. I don't care. You're a
Sarah's
demon.
card in your hand.
You're a
but you're
demon.
not Sarah.
Why are you still
That's
showing
not
up to
fair.
work and you've
So
been
when they lock
fired?
you
Tell
up
me
for
that.
stealing,
Why are you still showing up? What you hiding over there? You've been fired, Mr. Moore. They don't want you there. They voted you out. Why are you still showing up? Why are you still showing up? You've been fired. You're still showing up like a dummy. Why are you still showing up? No, I ain't lying about that. I don't have to say allegedly about that. You definitely were fired. You were fired. You were fired. Why are you still showing up? You gonna be there Thursday? Why are you still showing up? You've been fired, terminated. They don't want you.
I'm saying this for the record, clerk. Make sure it's in the minutes. This is illegal.
Pay attention. That's why she don't be knowing what's being voted on.
Just because you can make laws don't make it right. But when you make the law, make sure it is the law. Like the truth. But you put in here again, supervisor.
Got fired.
My name all over this. I don't see Robert Hunt name ain't in it no more. Before it was Robert Hunt and Tiffany. And I told y'all that was bogus because Robert Hunt is a CPA. Y'all got a CPA that make all that money running around going to the store for y'all. His job is numbers. He has a degree. He has a CPA. He's supposed to be in here doing
Well, that's what we thought. Allegedly.
But you chose to write a law again. That's what I'm telling you. And put him in here.
Fired and you
to
still
run around
showing
and go
up.
grocery shopping for every department. Come on, man. We gotta do better, boys. So I'm asking you again. Y'all got my name in this. And I told y'all the last time. Y'all see them last time. I put my name on this. And never did I get a card. So put my name on here again. Make that make sense? Can you remove my name from this ordinance? Now, you know what? I want to make a motion to remove supervisor out of this ordinance, and you should replace it with department heads. Because they're the ones that run the day-to-day.
She did that last time and it didn't work.
And what they need for their department. And they have a budget to spend within their department. So it should go strictly to the department head. That's my motion to give the credit cards to the day-to-day operators, which is the manager. It's been motion and second to do that. Is there
That one?
a second? Call the roll.
The masked woman.
She don't need to be up there. She don't care.
Trustee Gray Everett,
She don't even know.
trustee Carlisle.
No.
Trustee Gonzalez,
No.
trustee Jones, supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Yes, yes, yes.
Y'all clap last time. You're gonna have down the next day. So ain't nothing about stuff y'all doing there. Clapping for something that I just told you illegal. So how they gonna get their supplies, trustee? I just want to hear this since this how y'all gonna put stuff in writing. Who going to buy what for them? I want to
We
hear
still
this.
have a motion and second on the floor.
No, I want to know
Attorney?
how are the trustees
Yes, we do.
going?
Attorney?
Fix this. How are the staff going to
Attorney?
get their stuff?
There's a current motion on the floor to
Exactly.
approve the amended ordinance. There's a motion and a second to approve the ordinance as presented.
No, dummy.
No. The original.
What failed was your amendment.
Right.
Okay, so back to it. So what we doing?
She feel dumb.
Motion to call the vote.
You can call the vote all you want. What I'm asking you is what happened the last time y'all called us the vote.
It's a motion on the floor.
Hold on.
Vote.
You called the vote the last time, right?
Okay, we'll
And
call the roll.
what
then.
happened?
We'll call
The
the roll.
operation stopped. And y'all had to come back. That's why we got the ordinance up here again. It's going to happen again. Why would you repeat the same mistake? If I'm telling you that we're not going to use meetings for a credit card, what are you going to do for all your staff to get what they need for their day-to-day?
Guess they won't have it.
Trustees, what's their plan? How they gonna
It's a motion and a second on the floor.
How transportation gonna operate? How is maintenance gonna operate? How is youth and family gonna operate? How is senior services gonna operate? I know I'm missing somebody. Food pantry. Oh, IT. You always do something. How they gonna operate? I'm just saying. Just like IT, y'all already know. Y'all getting attacked all the time in IT. So how they gonna operate? How do they buy their
They don't.
stuff? Trustees? Y'all gotta give me an answer. How they do that?
You don't give an answer.
Exactly. Please don't give an answer. Don't say anything.
How y'all gonna do it? Y'all out of order. Please stop.
She mad.
So how they gonna buy their items?
She out of order. She's not
All
following
you gonna do
Robert
is
rules of
y'all
order.
gonna be in the same situation, and then when something breaks at the township tomorrow or the next day, they always got an issue. How do they operate? That's what I'm asking you guys. Please tell me. Please tell me how you're out of order. You're out of order.
He is
How
too.
do they operate? How do they operate?
Right.
How?
Right. Don't say anything.
Trustees? Y'all want to give us the answer, please?
Nope.
Trustee Jerry Jones? You don't have a, so you just gonna vote?
He just said no.
You just gonna make sure that nobody can operate their day-to-day operation? You ain't got no response, Trustee Jerry. Okay. Trustee Chris?
Call the roll.
You ain't- So how do they operate?
She said call. He said call the roll.
We can call rolls out the roll, but my question still stands.
Nobody's answering.
How do they operate to move forward with
I'll
the
ask the
day-to-day?
question. If you answer mine, I'll answer yours.
Trustee,
Yeah. Don't. Yeah. Right. Don't.
how do they
Don't
operate
say
as
anything.
it relates to the day-to-day operation? That's all I want to know. But that's what this ordinance is for.
Right.
You're stopping payments, right? You want one person to have a card and give it to everybody. So can you please, you're out of order, guys.
But it's time. It's a motion on the floor.
So how do we do it?
Attorney.
Motion to call the vote.
Right.
Oh, we got a second. There you go.
Okay, we can have a second. Now discussion.
Attorney, say something.
There's a motion to call the vote and there's a second.
Thank you, attorney. That's what you get paid for.
Okay, so how we gonna do it? I just want to know how we gonna do it. I heard you, attorney. I just want to know how are we going to move
Attorney, it's a
forward?
motion
Quiet.
and a second.
Please. playing the game.
You tell us,
Tomorrow
educate us.
it won't be that.
Right, yeah.
We have to run our day-to-day operation. And then when they all call people, because I think they call all y'all, I think Carmen, I don't know who they call up here, and they tell you that they can't operate, they can't get this, or this is broke, how are y'all going to move forward?
When that time gets, don't even say anything. It's a motion on the floor and a second.
And again, y'all put my name on something that I just told you I don't want. Right?
Cartera.
And it's illegal to give your card out to anybody to go shopping, right? I told y'all that. Y'all wrote that off up here. You can't give your card to somebody.
Attorney.
You give the card to
It's a motion and a second.
to move forward. So what are we gonna do?
Call the roll.
We're gonna get to call the roll, but I just wanna make sure crystal clear that I didn't miss nothing about what it is y'all study doing. Because y'all did this before. Robert had a hard time going shopping to get stuff and doing his job. So what I'm saying is, what makes you think it's not gonna be worse? Because again, you're trying to make somebody take something they don't want. Y'all nothing crickets. All right. So tomorrow, to decide, make sure y'all call the board of trustees with y'all problems.
Yes.
When you
Yep.
can't buy something, get something.
That's what they should have been
Make sure
doing.
you call them for that. And good luck. All right, call it out.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gray Everett?
No.
Supervisor Henyard?
No. And y'all supposed.
Motion passed.
Y'all
Yes.
voted.
She called him what? She called them punks? Wow, she just called them punks.
Who got y'all doing all this? I really want to know that.
Supervisor, before we go on, Trustee Gray Everett changed her vote from the last motion.
Because she didn't know what was going on.
To no, so I want to put that in the record. To approve orders 24005, Trustee Gray Everett voted no.
Okay. So next on the agenda is approval for a purchase of a handicap accessible vehicle for transportation.
Does she care about the disabled now?
Is there a motion? Yeah, we is. Is there a second? Is there a second? I'll second the second. Is there a motion and second to approve of the handicap accessible vehicle for transportation? Any discussion?
Oh, yes, I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
So how many of these vehicles are in rotation currently? How many could be repaired if that's possible? Can these vehicles be leased, and why are we just receiving this? Why weren't we included in the process? Nobody said anything about this until we
What's your name,
received the
Vivian?
agenda, and we still don't have a budget passed to.
He turned around like his name was Vivian.
$89,000 for a vehicle.
Right.
So I just want to know how this came to be and what we
The
have
Allied
in
Security.
rotation right now.
So I just want to clear something up too. Keep saying you still run on your budget. You keep saying there's no budget. How do you operate anything
You think he
if
gonna do
there's no
something? He
budget?
ain't got no authority.
You still operate
None.
until you guys
That's why you gotta
decide
call
to
everybody else. He
pay
has no
or pass
authority.
a budget. That's how that goes. And as it relates to questions, and this is what I'm talking about with my
Vivian.
board. If you have questions, you should have asked before you got here, right? And they all would have been answered. But we're gonna have the person that actually put
Can I
this
see
on the
it?
agenda go to the podium.
Wait,
and
but does
explain it to you so that you will have the
You just
answers
got the
that you
charger.
need. Tony, you have the floor.
Who is he? Who is this guy? I know he didn't want to be on camera. I didn't even know he's ashamed.
It was placed on the agenda for purchasing a handicap accessible vehicle. We currently have 8 vehicles in rotation, in transportation, that 3 of the vehicles that the lifts are broken, and we have experienced
Get the lifts fixed.
mechanical failure this year with air conditioners with vehicles.
Get them fixed.
So
Yeah, get that fixed. It ain't a transmission or a head gasket. They ain't even got an estimate watch.
a lift repair is $10,000 per unit.
So that would be $30,000 to fix all 30.
Well, now, all of them are not, we've been repairing them, all of them are not currently down, but we, yeah.
Wow.
fix those 30
Yeah, are they
to
down or
35.
not?
Yes.
And
He
then
about
what
to
about
talk
the
himself.
mechanical failure for the air? How much would that cost?
They've been fixing them.
Roughly
He's contradicting himself.
$6,000.
So I'm just asking, would it be more cost efficient to fix the 4 vehicles, so we would have 4 additional vehicles versus buying one?
Right,
vehicle?
exactly. Look at him deer in headlight. He don't know what to say because that's a logical question.
It was 89 for 30.
So this is like $36,000 to fix 4 vehicles.
Right, and have them all back running.
Yes, what we also did was, 2 of those units, we lost transmissions that caused.
Okay, see, now it's something else when she gave that.
additional repairs, and I put on the agenda for a new vehicle so that it would
Don't do it.
constantly be in rotation. So if one broke down, we would still have one that would be under warranty that we would not have to continue working out.
It's not cost effective.
And then, can this vehicle be leased versus purchased? And if so, what would be the cost to lease the
So
vehicle?
what actually happens with the lease vehicle, they want half of the money for, like the lift would cost an additional $10,000. The lease vehicles do not come with the lift. So the lease company wants half of that purchase up front for any add-ons for a vehicle. So inside of leasing opposed to purchasing, if we purchase a vehicle, then we own it outright, quite naturally, and there's not any added cost built into the monthly payment. And at the end, after the 3 years, 5 years, we can in turn trade that vehicle, and we're no longer dealing with the lease company and with everything that's going on with the lease company. Why is it just a purchase?
You saw what happened with the Tahoe leases.
I have a question.
I can say whatever I want to say.
When it comes to something like this, is this something that normally should be bidded out because of the dollar amount? I mean, I know you said like you go through the co-op and it's kind of streamlined. Well, would it still be a good idea to try to bid it out?
So with the
Maybe get more
co-op, they
estimates on the
actually do
repairs.
all of the bidding.
That's correct.
So the co-op,
Gives you the lowest, or
yes, they give us, we have
There's-
the
it's
lowest
supposed to be the
possible
lowest.
price. So
Yeah.
what the co-op actually does at the beginning
Get
of
more
the year,
estimates
they
on the
reach out to
repairs.
These vendors deal with the co-op and with the manufacturers and
Doesn't
give
have
the
to buy no
co-op
new
the lowest
vehicle.
price. We've joined these co-ops, and we've been a member of these co-ops for more than 4 or 5
Yeah,
years.
okay. So you said we have 8 vehicles what's the most we would have on the street at one time?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Get another estimate on the repairs. They don't. They may not be 10,000.
Back to those years, because again,
I'll do whatever I want.
my question.
You do it.
But anyways, yeah, so back to
You
what
do
I was
it.
saying, I think it's more, it just sounds better to fix the vehicles, and we would have more orientation.
Stop coaching. That's what you do with Trustee Gray Everett.
So right now, all of our vehicles on
She don't want nobody coaching on logical stuff.
Thank you all very much for making sure that the dealerships were paying. All of our vehicles are on rotation. The thing that begins to hinder us, if something goes down and we have to take it out of service, okay? When a unit needs brakes, we have to take that unit out of service for that day or for 2 days until we get the parts and then put it back in service. So that becomes a hindrance, like we need a transmission, air conditioning.
They gonna keep the
certain
price
things
quiet.
that the vendor may have to order parts. Now that puts us further out of service until that unit gets back up and running.
But, again, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but, it just seems like it would be more effective when we had 4 vehicles to
Right.
work versus just purchasing 1 vehicle.
Yep.
So I'm still trying to understand that. We would have 3 vehicles, you know, it's like with a lift versus just 1 that works.
Right.
So in essence, we have 4 units that are 2006. So those units are almost basically phased out. What we did maybe 4 years ago, we purchased 2 new vehicles, ST7 and ST8. Those are the 2
If my battery dies, I'm just gonna record from my other phone, and I'll have to upload it.
Is no longer under service, whether
Because I do have another phone. I did come double-breasted.
I mean, I understand, but I think just because we simply don't have a budget passed, trustee, I can speak for myself where I say I'll be open to hearing the need, but I just don't think that it's feasible to buy a $89,000 vehicle right now when we don't have an active budget, but it's something that I'll be willing to include in the upcoming budget that we have presented to the council.
Understood.
All right, any more discussion? All right, and you guys going to move
I'd like to make a motion to pass and to we have a budget in place.
Yep.
That's fine, but y'all do know y'all do have a budget, right? Y'all know y'all have money in the budget.
New budget.
Right.
It's still money in the budget.
Oh, well.
For operating with current.
Well, it's kind of
That's
the
why I was saying,
opposite
that's
of paying,
hold on.
of using
That's
the
what I'm trying
budget
to explain
for a
to you, because
department
think
that
about it, how do you
doesn't
operate
exist.
today?
Right.
So do we have a
You
budget
still
about?
operate, did you go, listen, how do you operate today? You still operate today
Under
without
the
a
old
budget?
budget, correct.
Okay,
But
so
we
that means
still-
there's still money in the old budget, because other than that, you could not
But we
operate
still think
without
it'd be
any
fiscally
money.
responsible to hold off till we have the new budget in place.
Yep.
But what I'm saying to you
Yep.
is if something breaks down, like you just explained to you, then what do you do when it's
It
time
just
for
be
people
broke
to
down.
go? And one thing I do love that somebody did mention is that all our
Right.
vehicles are out on the street. That goes back to me saying.
Don't
that
believe it.
every department increase when I took them. We up to 80% of people knowing Thornton Township exists. So people are
Yeah, my
calling
battery's
for all
gonna
the
die.
services here. But we gotta make sure we got the manpower and the vehicles to make sure we can go out and do the job. So you guys saying, oh, I'm gonna wait. Life don't wait on nobody. So why we gonna wait when we can do something about it right now, today? And then if something bad happened to me and it all break down, then what do we do? And then people are scheduled for stuff, what we gonna do?
One lonely
Just gotta
clapper.
be better than this, but okay. All right.
Currently, the motion on the floor is a motion which has been seconded to approve the purchase of the vehicle. Trustee Gonzalez had proposed a motion to, I guess, not approve the purchase pending approval of a budget. There's not been a second or a roll call with respect to that.
All right, is it second? All right, call roll.
This roll call is with respect to the amendment by Trustee Gonzalez.
No,
Trustee
don't ask her
Gonzalez?
nothing.
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gray Everett? Supervisor Henyard?
No.
Motion passed.
Yes.
So next, moving forward, we got on here.
Good job, trustees.
Okay, next is supervisor report, yay. All right, so
Okay,
we did
this
a
where I
lot
think
of
I'm gonna end it,
things
y'all.
here for
I'm about to end
townships,
it.
like with all,
Yeah.